Very good evening, friends. I made a video regarding the mathematical calculation using square root and fib, combination of Fibonacci tool. So, how I decided my trade today, just I wanted to explain because many of the traders getting confusion. Actually, we are going to identify the swing highs and swing lows. That is most important. From there, we are going to calculate the levels. See here, this was the resistance area. I have already explained in my video about this indicator, pullback and retracement alert. It automatically plots resistance zones. This is violet color is the resistance, and it had already plotted resistance zone over here today. So when market opened gap down and started trading here, it got resistance over here. When I see that was the level around 22,924. But the high was made was 22,921 and my bias was towards the negative side because considering in this indicator there are moving averages are also included in this. Apart from the resistance and the supports, red lines are the supports. The moving average, this blue color line is 21 period moving average, and this black color is 200. This indicator has incorporated 50 period also, but for my convenience, I have enabled only 2 indicators. So when the price is below the 20 period moving average and the 20 period moving average is below 200 period moving average, the trend is negative. On an intraday basis, it is negative. So by considering all the factors, when it has plotted the resistance, I started calculating the levels for me because it is a short trade. It is, even though it gapped down and made a bull candle, there was no follow through candle in the next 15-minute candle. This is a rejection. So I took the calculator and I calculated my levels. That was 22,921. So these are the ways you need to decide your trade and calculate your trades, levels for the day, so that you will not get disturbed by the intermittent up moves. Okay. So I'm square rooting it. I'm getting this value. I'm minusing it with 0.618. That is, I'm getting 150.77. If I square it, I'm getting the level of, no, sorry, something is wrong. 22,000, 1 minute. I had got 22,921. Let me check. 22,921. I'm square rooting it and minus 0.618. I'm getting 150.77. If I square it, it is giving I got some other exact level, 22,715 I had got. Okay. So on an average, I'm getting 22,734 or 750. So this was the level I got when I entered into the trade. So when my bias is negative, I've taken the trade. My targets are 22,734. It is giving 22,734. So let us check. After that, it came down to around 10:15. It made a low of 22,733. Can you see over here? Exact, almost exact. So this is the level. I got an idea. This level, I got it from here, I believe. 733. So when I take the trade, PE or something, so I can hold the position till that level. Once that level is reached, that my calculation level is reached, I'm going to exit the trade. This is how you need to do that. So you will not get disturbed by the intermittent rises or anything. Sometimes what happens, price will come down and it go up. But your bias will be, your targets will be intact. You are getting the targets and you are going to hold the position. So this is the way it will help for your trade, intraday trade. Let me go to the Jubilant Food also, one stock, how it works on Jubilant Food. Jubilant Food. Okay. See, here it plotted the resistance. Can you clearly see? And the close of this candle, first candle, is below the 20 period moving average. So then my bias is towards the negative, and correspondingly you can see RSI crossing below its moving average. So both are telling negative. Then what I'm going to do is, what I did was the high of the candle. What was the high of the candle? 719.90. I'm going to feed into the calculator to get the levels. If I'm going short, what are the levels expected on this Jubilant Food? The targets, down targets. 719.9 square root minus 0.618 Fibonacci. This one is equal to, I'm getting this value. If I square it off, I'm getting the value of 687. So that was my level. I should exit, not get disturbed by any other in between moves. Let us check where did it come down. Around 145, 130. Can you see here? It made a low of, I'm placing the cursor, 687.20. 687.20. So not getting disturbed by in between up move. See, it stopped around 696. It tried to move upside because it is a short trade. It is a in between pullback, first pullback after the breakdown, right? Still below the 20 period moving average. And RSI is also moving below its moving average, below neutral line and also below the moving average. And you got the level exactly. You have seen on the calculator, see, it has plotted 687.11 and the level is you are getting 687.2. This is how it helps for your trade. Once you enter, your mind will be in clarity. Apart from that, you need to see all the indicator, what is the location, whether it is right. If it is going sideways, you should not take the trade. In that condition, probably it may not work. Let us check whether it has worked from here. Because market gap down on the previous day around 9:15. So let us check. We need to calculate all the levels. We'll see whether we are going to get it. So the low was 915. I am going to enter a long position. If I am going to enter a long position, so what I'm going to do is, I'm going to calculate a, is it right? What did I do? No, sorry. This is low is 703. 703 square root, and then I am adding 0.618 is equal to 27.13. Let me square it off. It is giving 736. So it is giving 736. It did not go up to that level. If I check the 0.5, it may be little less. 703 square root plus 0.5 is equal to, if I check, it is giving 729. Suppose if I check for 0.382, 703 square root plus 0.38, you are getting this value, square it off, you are getting the target to be only 0.38. So you need to mark all the levels. If I would have marked the 0.5, we might have got this level also. So we are getting 723. Okay. 723. So the momentum is not there in the market. Only 0.38 Fibonacci extension it achieved. So it made an high of not even 0.38, 715.95. See the movement. There was no momentum. It rallied, it came down, it rallied, came down. So this is how. So here it was a clear signal. It was a clear signal. The candle breaking below this, it is a sell-off. And also you are seeing RSI divergence. Even though price is making an higher high, the RSI showed lower high. That is another consideration. You could have gone this. It has worked for this. You can try for, let us check in the live market, crude oil futures. Let us check what is happening in the crude oil. So it has already started coming down. Okay. It has gapped down, and this is the resistance high point, 6299. We will feed in the targets for that. You can see for the levels. Okay, let me clear. 6299 square root. I'm getting this value. I'm minusing with 0.618. I'm showing you with one example. You can do with 0.38 and 0.5 everything. So I'm getting the value 78.748. If I square it off, I'm getting the value of 6201. That is the target for the crude oil. Now it has around 6229. It has reached, and moving average, it is still going down. It has broken below this level. Anytime it can take support 6201, you need to watch. And apart from that, these are the guidelines for the trading levels, targets, to have an idea. They may not be exact. So because institutional players usually play around these areas, sometimes if that is the support, still it is 5 p.m. in the evening, crude oil may recover intraday also. Intraday, it can start recovering from 6201. You can see on your own, the RSI is already in the oversold area. It is just whipsawing. Still, it is making lower highs. You can see lower highs on the. So once it starts in this RSI, shift should be there. If there is a shift in the RSI, probably still the correction is on. So I am writing down the levels 6201 as reference point. After this video, watching the video, go and check on yourself. So for the guidance, you apply pullback and retracement alert indicator on your chart because it gives you resistance, market shift, support and resistance. For the trend identification, this one is there. Moving averages are there. And with that, combine with that RSI, you can combine anything for entry and all. You can use TWAP. I've given more indicators for you people to utilize it. So you can play with all the indicators and whichever suitable. And if you are able to recognize the candlestick pattern, reversal candlestick pattern, and change of character with the price action, that is well and good. But before mastering yourself, you need the help of indicators because market will be very fluctuating. It is not like analyzing the market after hindsight. It is you will be analyzing the market in the live market. Price will move up and down. Okay, friends. Thank you very much. Nalnakshi Swami. I've tried to explain with clarity for you people to get an idea how to utilize this mathematical calculation for your trade. Thank you very much. Nalnakshi Swami signing off.